friends at LambdaClass just dropped a new white paper in collaboration with Pol Finance and a European fintech company called Levenue for a new project called Loom Finance. Loom is a protocol to tokenize revenue-backed loans. This is basically what Levenue has already done off-chain with over $600 million worth of volume. They facilitate private credit loans for companies based on recurring revenue. With Loom, they're bringing this on-chain. They're giving companies with recurring revenue access to loans through on-chain liquidity and bringing real-world yields on-chain. Align will be helping with infra, launching and running an L2 to help support this new financial market. Real-world yields, real cool stuff. Check out the white paper and follow Loom Finance if you want to learn more. Also from LambdaClass, we have a new blog post explaining Whirlaway, which is a design for multilinear STARKs using WHIR as the polynomial commitment scheme. Why should you care about this research? Well, it can help with the post-quantum security needs that Ethereum's roadmap is already taking into account. If you like cryptography and Ethereum, then you should definitely check out this blog post. Starknet just shipped a huge upgrade called Grinta that brings massive improvements to decentralization and performance. They've gone from a single centralized sequencer to 3 running in consensus. All 3 are currently run by Starkware, but there are plans to decentralize this, and I think this is the first rollup to do this sort of thing. They also ship pre-comps, 7 times faster blocks, a mempool as opposed to first in, first out sequencing, and more. We love to see this kind of continued innovation from a team that is a real trailblazer in ZK and the world of rollups. An awesome collab between Chainlink and the US Department of Commerce. They've brought US government macroeconomic data on-chain through Chainlink data feeds. These data are being published to 10 different chains already, including Ethereum and 6 different L2s, and they are updated on a monthly or quarterly basis depending on the dataset. This is super cool because it unlocks the ability to build all sorts of on-chain things downstream of this data, like DeFi protocol risk management based on macroeconomic factors. Of course, we also have some ZKVM news. OpenVM's latest release adds open source GPU proving and multi-GPU orchestration. OpenVM now proves Ethereum mainnet blocks in 15 seconds, which is more than a 5 times improvement in latency and cost over the previous release. This is, of course, great news for Ethereum. We are stoked to see OpenVM become the 4th ZKVM with open source GPU proving, joining the ranks of RISC-0, Zisk, and Airbender. Very, very bullish. And finally, a reminder for the devs. Ethereum's Holešky testnet will shut down 2 weeks after the Fusaka upgrade finalizes. If you're working on infra like validators or staking, you should move to the Hudi testnet, which has been operating since March. Application and tooling devs who are using Holešky should instead use Sepolia, which remains the recommended testnet for smart contract and dApp development work. And that's your ZK news for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next Friday.